Gee-Wizz, that's the name of the show, Gee-Wizz. Now on this episode, Gee-Wizz, we're gonna have an old chinwag, we hope you enjoy it.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first episode of our lovely jubbly new show, Gee-Wizz. I'm joined today by our very rudely interrupting but wonderful co-host, Felix Munt.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Felix.
Hello.
The ground foundation for the show is that we will be given a load of random topics, in this case by our PSHE teacher, as a random school project. Yeah, isn't that fun? And we will try our best to blabber on about them as much as possible. But being as we are, I mean, we're professionals, obviously, but seeing as we will blabber, we have brought on a very special guest to get us on track with the first topic.
Gee-Wizz, here comes a special guest, Gee-Wizz. They're better than the rest, Gee-Wizz. We'll partake in a chit-chat all about a topic.
Hello, Cameron.
Well, hi. How are you all doing? How are you doing, Felix? How are you doing?
I'm good.
James?
We're doing excellent. Would you like to tell us a bit about the topic you will be talking about today?
What is it?
Oh, yeah, we'll get on to that
What's the topic?
in a sec. The
Oh,
topic
alright.
will be knife crimes.
Oh.
Can I just say, wow, what a lovely studio you guys
It
have
is.
here.
As I
Yeah.
said, we are professionals.
Yeah, this is a very nice room. Well, I think it's my room.
No, it's not.
It's a studio.
okay.
It's the studio.
All right. So, our first topic for today will be knife crimes.
Quite
Now,
sensitive.
this is a very sensitive
Yeah.
topic, like Felix has just said.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have lost their lives due to knife crimes and very dangerous acts,
Yeah.
and they've been put in jail.
Yes.
So you need to tone it down with the jokes for this bit.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try my hardest.
Yeah. So, knife crime is when a person takes a knife from their home.
Does a crime with it.
And they take it out of their property, like their house. Knife crimes have put a lot of people in jail because they have been found with knives on them. Now, we don't want any of this to happen to any of you out there, so I'm going to try my best, along with the co-host here and host,
Yep.
to try and disinfluence you to bring knives out.
Yes.
It's a bad idea.
Well, I would like to say that I feel a main reason that knives are so popular in this country is because our policies against other forms of weaponry. When you go to places like America, I can guarantee that knife crime does exist.
Yeah.
But due to the high amount of guns, it would probably be less so than in this
it's-
country.
I do have to say, it's just a superior firearm. Like the old saying, don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
Exactly. Yeah. Because of the rules we've made against guns, lots of people, the stereotypes are kind of, all the Londoners and all that.
South London.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
South London.
They're just more inclined to use knives because it's the only form of weaponry
Yeah.
really
Shouldn't
they can
be,
use to
shouldn't be
like
using stereotypes.
protect
James.
No, we
themselves
shouldn't be
or
using
attack other
stereotypes.
people.
Yeah. Shouldn't be using stereotypes
Yeah,
as
no,
well.
no, no. It's
Stereotyping is wrong.
It
by
is.
the way.
It is.
Yeah.
I know.
And you just did it, James.
Well,
It's
it was for an. I said it was a stereotype.
Disgraceful.
So that kind of discounts it. I think as a stereotype.
No.
Yeah. Don't credit me on that because I feel like I could be quoted saying that, and it wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
Knives in video games
It's been
have
recorded.
shown to make knives look cool and something that like cosmetic. Like for example, I know this one game that I play. It's called Valorant. Some of you may know it, but
I
it makes a bunch of skins for like knives and guns, and it makes it look cool with all special effects. And I feel it really makes getting a knife feel like a toy, and it can't be used as a toy, obviously, for the reason of it could kill someone. I mean, I think video games are influencing children to
Yeah.
try and use knives more, which is a really bad thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like you
definitely.
shouldn't. But also, you can't really take knives out of games because it's what makes some of them so good. You know.
Yes.
Like-
Could you elaborate?
Like, Doom is nothing without its violence, but still it kind of encourages it.
Yeah.
But you can't take violence out of the Doom games because that's what they are.
I mean, that is why we do have PEGI ratings for these sort of games.
The problem is that people don't listen to them.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, raise of hands. Who has been to a movie or played a game which is above their age limit?
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
I know it's surprising. Even I have. How many games have you played above your age rating?
None. Yeah.
None.
How many films have you watched above your age rating?
None. Yeah.
Have
Really?
you never
I'm a
watched
good boy. I
You're
watch
a-
my
Avengers
12s.
Endgame?
I'm a good boy.
What's
Is
that age
I'm a
rating?
good boy. I only watch my
16.
12s.
No, it's not.
16.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like age ratings aren't recognized enough in movies because,
No.
yeah, they're just shown as a tiny little square in the corner.
I also
or
feel like
as tiny.
they should elaborate a little bit more on like the. I mean, it's not that bad. So it's not. I'm just picky. Like, you know, on the 12s, the 15s and 18s. I feel like they should add in. I know it sounds dumb, but 13, 14, because like there's a 15 that's really bad, and there's a 15 that's like absolutely fine.
Yeah.
That could be counted as a 12. And there needs to be like a midway point, in my opinion.
Or like a 15
I'm just
plus
picky.
or
Yeah.
something like that.
And then, in my opinion, it's really easy to get into movies in the cinema which is above your age rating. Like, for example, I went to the
not for
Five
me.
Nights at Freddy's movie recently. I didn't know at the beginning that it was an age rating of 15. But then when I went home and looked at the age rating, surprise, surprise, it was 15.
And no one questioned you. No.
Yeah,
no staff
nobody
members.
asked for ID.
Were you with your parents though?
No, it was
Oh.
just me and my friend. And
What's the new Christopher Nolan film? What age
What is
rating
that? Who is Christopher Nolan?
Christopher Nolan? The Oppenheimer. I really wanted to go see that in cinema, but I heard that the age rating is too high, so I wouldn't be allowed.
Yeah.
Ah.
What I think
That
they
must
need
be
to
higher
do,
then.
though, they need to strengthen security rapidly for age ratings because
Well,
many people.
after I go see the new Christopher Nolan.
Yes. Well, these type of things need to have more security on them because it's just not.
Yeah.
It's not
Cheeky
enforced
people
enough.
like you can't get.
Cheeky
Yeah.
people.
Get out.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a few obvious situations where, like, if a 12-year-old goes to see, like, an 18 movie, like, one time I went to watch Fantastic Beasts, which I don't think should be, like, age rating 13, but I was 12 at the time and they did not let me in. But these things, they're just too easy to get away with. You
Yeah.
can't allow children to be traumatized easily.
Or even not even just traumatized, but just influenced. Like
Yeah.
going back to
I feel like
the whole acceptance that knife crime is a thing that we should do, whether to protect ourselves or whatever. It's well, no, that's what I'm saying. That's what, no, I'm not saying that. Don't quote me on that. I'm saying that's what lots of people
yeah, I think.
are influenced to think.
I also feel like they need to go back on all of the like old films and rethink their age rating because I watched this film like
Yes.
last year. I watched this film last year.
It's brilliant
It was a PG.
how
It was a
how
PG,
old
and there was like
films-
these like
To be f-
tiny robots drugging
Yeah.
people and
To
killing
be
them.
fair,
and
it
they had
is-
like chainsaws and stuff. I was like, Jesus!
It is clear
it's
that age
PG,
rating.
what
We're
is
talking about
this?
how it's not as good as it could
What
be,
was
but
it
it definitely
called?
has got better.
What
Yeah.
was it called? It had like these buzzsaws and
But
like,
even-
drugging people, and it was a PG. Or
There's a
something.
sort of similar,
Oh, what was it?
in a similar vein. I found out some of the old Jackie Chan films. There would be bits where,
Jackie Chan.
yeah, because of the age rating, lots of kids were watching it, and they were very highly influencing kids to go and get nunchucks.
Oh, which
Right.
I
Oh,
do
yeah.
have a pair right here.
Oh,
May I
Cameron!
say-
Cameron's got nunchucks.
I do have nunchucks with me, and I do know.
Oh
how to use
God,
them.
he's swinging the nunchucks. You.
This I have been trained slightly, not officially. Just I've been
Do you know
taught
what-
how
do you-
to
do you know
use
what-
them.
Do you know what Dylan would say?
What?
It's impractical.
They are
That's
quite
what he would
impractical, aren't they?
No,
Yeah.
if he saw you with them, he'd be like raging, telling you about how impractical they are.
Yeah.
The Jackie Chan films, yes,
Yeah.
they were influencing lots of people.
And they have
Lots
to,
of
like, take scenes out.
yes,
because of
lots
how
of young
really-
people were
yeah.
going around with nunchucks. So what they would do
Hit themselves
is
in the back of the head by
they
accident.
would cut the nunchuck scenes out,
Yeah,
It's-
they put
which
the
is
scenes out. I
which
remember
is
hearing
so
once.
funny because
You just walk into a room and then it would cut and then everyone's on the floor, knocked out. Yeah, I've heard about this. I've heard about this.
oh dear,
Was it like at the same family party that we were told about this?
it
Because
might
I
have
remembered
been.
like you being there when I was
yeah,
told about it.
yeah, my dad, yeah.
So,
it was your
Felix,
dad,
with
wasn't
the age rating with that movie where there were robots and chainsaws, I think there's a specific way that movies do handle age ratings. I think when they get sent to the company that deals with age rating, what's it called? I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah. They they base it on certain aspects of the movie, like if they have any swear words,
like buzzsaws and drugging people's
weapons
family.
and whatnot. Like a good example of this is the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which I recently
loved
watched.
that film.
Yeah,
Almost
age rating.
it made me cry. What are you on about?
No, I really liked it, but it couldn't capture the same that the first two captured.
Yeah.
Put
So
the nunchucks down.
age rating. What was the age
Confiscating
rating for
these
that? The age rating, I believe, was 12.
Yeah, that
And
sounds right.
yet it had the F-bomb in there. I think the law...
Yeah, it was the first
My
F-bomb,
God.
wasn't it?
the
Gee-Whizz, guys.
Oh my God.
I think the first ever time that they've used it is there. And I think the law on that in the age rating is that if there is only one F-bomb used, and if it's at least 1 hour into the movie, it could still be classed as a 12 age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a specific...
Yeah, it's very specific and confusing. But it's handy because that means children like us could still watch it. Well, we're not really children and
Well, we're professionals.
14-year-olds.
We're professionals.
Yeah. Well,
I'm in
Yeah,
my... I'm
it was
in...
cool.
I'm,
it was cool.
I'm in my...
Small soldiers, yeah,
20s.
buzzsaws and the little soldier robots with like drugging people.
What is it? Little soldiers.
Yeah, it was no small soldiers.
Small
it was called
soldiers. Small soldiers.
all right.
Right, everyone, go watch Small Soldiers. It's
Yeah.
got robots with chainsaws and
Buzzsaws.
buzzsaws.
Yeah, buzzsaws. They drugged someone with
And they drugged someone
a pill on a catapult.
with a pill in a catapult.
Yeah, it was this film here. It looks so goofy, but like it was.
Is that...
For everybody who
He looks
is
like
listening.
he looks like an action figure. What
yeah,
is?
he was. He was a little robotic action figure.
Yeah, for
And he went
everybody
and
who is
tried to kill everyone
listening.
and stabbed someone. He stabbed a kid in the hand. Actually.
Oh,
That's
oh,
detail.
wow.
Oh,
And it was
dear.
a PG.
For everybody who's listening, please tell us your opinions on this movie.
Yes.
We do wish to know.
Yeah, I'm not
Me
sure.
and James, I don't think we've watched it before.
No.
But Felix,
If anyone has watched this film,
Please
just
you can.
Oh,
Yeah.
apparently it's been updated. It's a 13 now.
Oh,
there we
so
go.
Oh,
from a
well.
PG
We
to-
should have checked our facts. We're professionals.
No,
Yeah.
no, I remember when I watched it. It was a PG.
All right, so it's gone from a PG, which is just a child with an
Watching
adult
someone
with
get
them.
stabbed in the hand.
Yes,
Oh.
and now it's to a 13, which they need to stricten up their rules.
Imagine, ooh, the pills made them go night night.
Yeah.
I can stay up all night if I get those pills.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I don't
Give them
want
to my
to.
mum and dad.
No, don't do that.
All right, going back to the topic of gaming from the knife skins and whatever, I feel like there is a lot of gambling that could be used on gaming. Like, there's a ton of games that I know personally could get children addicted. Like, I have heard of stories, like assemblies from school, where children have spent thousands of pounds on
Yeah. What is it? The
FIFA.
The FIFA.
FIFA problem with gaming. They use currencies in gaming, so it makes you feel like you're not using real money. It's like
He told me that today in maths.
oh yeah. Well, and then like if you spend more money, you get more bonus currency, which is really it's just not the greatest because it just feels like you're inclined to spend it because you're getting a better deal. Like I know on Fortnite, if you spent £100, you get like £20 extra worth of V-Bucks,
right.
which their currency is, and like on games where it's gambling, like FIFA, it's even worse because people gamble for football players and then they can sell it to earn even more money to buy even more packs to sell even more people or save them if they're good. And if they're good, they're gonna run out of money and buy more currency to get more packs. And it's just a big loop that it's addicting children to spend hundreds of pounds. These many children, I think some of them use their parents' credit cards without permission.
Oh,
And
cheeky.
yeah, and they don't check their credit card history.
Yeah, I'd quite like to find more about that because I refuse to believe that it is like perfectly okay and legal even for companies to imply all of this gambling on kids at such a young age. I mean, I don't know if they use the excuse of the age ratings, saying like, oh, they're old enough to know not to. But again, as we clearly know, the age ratings aren't followed.
Yes, like FIFA is, what is that, an age rating 4, is it? But still, there's gambling. Gambling on a 4-rated game should not exist. Let alone any type of currency used. But I mean, I understand some game exceptions, like Valorant, which I love, by the way.
Yeah.
It makes you spend a bit of money. I have spent a tiny bit, but you know what you're getting. And it's a really simple exchange rate. It's like £1 equals 100 VP, which is their currency.
Right.
And then this aspect of gambling, it's everywhere. It's, I mean, big streets in Las Vegas with giant lights, and when you go in casinos, no windows, free drinks.
No clocks, because
they don't want you to know the time or how long you've been gambling for.
Yeah. It's all built around loopholes and schemes and stuff, which is why I suspect there's got to be something like that for video games.
Yeah, I could name 5 different examples, maybe a bit less. But I'll see, look, so there's casinos, there's online gambling, like Bet365. Like Bet365, it's implying that you should go gambling 24/7. Like every day of the year, you gamble, and this is what is putting people into poverty. They have an addiction and they can't stop. And I've heard another story from an assembly. I remember that this person's husband committed suicide because he didn't have enough money to help himself or his wife. And then because he was spending all this money on gambling, and when the wife checked his phone a few days later, the gambling app had sent a notification saying, "Oh, you've been gone for a few days. Maybe have a few free spins on the house." And that, it's just making them trying to get back into gambling. Like they almost want them to destroy your lives. Well, that's the first example. Second one, FIFA packs. We talked about that earlier. Third one, Roblox. Even though,
oh my god,
yes, that is
Roblox,
a child's game.
Mobile games, mobile games in general.
Yeah, Roblox, kids game. Some of it has gambling, and I would never spend money on that game. No, I don't see
my
the
brother
word.
did.
Oh,
And I'm just like, what's wrong with him?
yeah.
Why did he do that?
And then like CS:GO, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, you get loot boxes and you spin and you try to get a knife skin, which could be work.
Is that a mobile game?
Nah, it's on computer. It's on Steam.
Oh right.
And
I'm not hip.
Yeah.
I'm not hip.
Oh.
I'm not down with the kids. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Well, anyway,
I'm not going to pretend I am.
Yeah, I'm not going to name any more names. Sorry, Dylan, but I know someone that spent like over £800 on TF2, which is ridiculous.
Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
Wow. That is
and,
another example of
and
the
I know
gambling.
someone that spent like over £145 on Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Whoa, how old is
And
that?
like,
Felix.
and like,
Did you just
I
point?
know someone
Did
that's
you
like,
did you just point at yourself when you said
No,
that?
and I know
Did you-
someone that spent a lot of money on, what's it called? I can't remember. It's the one with I can't remember. But yeah, it's not good.
It's just too addicting.
Yeah.
It needs to be cut out.
Gee-Wizz, a new news story has just come in.
A new scientist from America has now found that having a yellow-colored pillowcase will shorten your lifespan by 25% due to the light refracting off the yellow-colored sheets. This light refracts to your brain and changes your brain chemistry, causing brain damage and possible strokes.
Surely that can't be real.
I'm pretty sure that's fake.
I hope so, otherwise I'm doomed.
Is this am I sensing a really convenient segue into our next topic of fake news?
Ooh, wow. Nice job.
I know, really.
Pat on the back to you.
Oh, thank you.
Well done.
Really
No
sly
problem.
there.
Okay, so this topic, fake news. This is what fake news does. They use really, really absurd strategies to try and catch your attention. This could be used on fake websites, like trusted organizations like The Guardian, and they could slightly tweak the name to make it look and sound official.
Sort of like phishing emails.
Yes, like phishing.
Where they make it look really
legit.
reliable, but it's not, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because we're professionals and we fell
Yeah,
for it.
we-
Like, it must be really convincing, that story there. I mean, gosh.
I'm still concerned.
You're still concerned.
Yeah.
Deadly
Yeah,
pillowcases.
I mean, I'd be worried. You know, I'm the one-
I'd be
I'm the
worried.
one with the
God.
pillowcase.
You're the one with the yellow
Yeah.
pillowcase.
Yeah.
All right, so fake news. Like I said, these really, really absurd strategies to grab your attention.
Yep.
Now, the reasons for them doing this, I'm not sure why. Do any of you know why they may do this?
No clue.
I could
Fun.
only, well, fun, I suppose. I could only imagine, apart from fun, that it would be to stir up conversations, because if they're getting more attention, more, I suppose, revenue even.
Ah, yes, it could be used money making.
Money making is always the obvious answer for
Getting
everything.
views, getting attention
Yeah.
from everybody around the world.
Because people can't be bothered to find the facts. Or even sometimes it might not be them lying, it might just them being wrong. It
Yeah.
might not be on purpose, but still, they need to do the research. We do the research,
Yeah.
don't we?
Yeah, we do
You
all
know,
the research.
we do all the research.
Yeah.
We didn't just do a whole segment about how that film Felix watched is a PG and then realise it's not.
Did
We
you-
didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't
Well,
do
no,
that
it-
at
it
all.
originally
We
was, but
didn't
it's
do
been
this
changed.
at all.
No, it originally
Yeah.
was, but it's been changed. But thank God.
Oh, okay.
Don't you mean research? Pretty sure research is an American pronunciation.
Darn it! I've fallen for it again.
Okay.
You would think
so-
I would escape these things. I'm the most British person alive.
I hate it.
All right. So
Oh, I
with
hate
fake
it so
news, there are methods to spot how fake news could be spotted as
Yeah.
fake. So the first thing that you could do is you could search on Google or whatever you use, Safari, and you could search the same topic that.
Felix has just stolen my chair.
So you could search the same topic that that fake news website was talking about. And if multiple places, such as legit places like the BBC, the Sun, Guardian,
Sun?
ITV News, yeah, the Sun,
Yeah, the Sun.
Really?
yeah.
Here comes the
yeah.
sun.
Not that song, not the B
Here
movie.
comes
We are
the
not
sun.
sponsored.
No,
Not
What
sponsored.
are you on about the B movie?
It's not. What about the
Beatles.
B movie?
Okay,
It's the
anyway.
The Beatles. Also, enough
it's
people in
in
this
song.
modern age don't like the Beatles, and I think that's quite concerning.
Yeah,
I love the Beatles.
We need to have a
Right?
whole section about
We
that.
need to just. Can we just talk about the Beatles, please?
I think
I
we're
wish.
on
My
fake
taste of
news.
music,
I
right?
wish.
Yeah,
I like.
maybe on the next topic. Maybe on the next.
Fine.
topic.
What's the
Okay.
next? Okay.
Okay, so
Oh,
let's,
okay.
let's continue with the fake news
Diversity.
and the reasons and points how to spot fake news. Okay, so like I said, just go to Safari, search what it is, see if any of the trusted websites that you know for sure can be trusted and that you have visited before have published anything on it.
Another benefit of the BBC is that they're completely unbiased.
Yeah,
Unlike most news websites will pick a side in conflicts or debates, whereas the BBC it's supposed to be completely neutral.
yeah. I mean, an example of this could be shown with the Ukraine-Russia war.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, my personal opinions, I think that Ukraine should be left alone.
Yes.
It should.
I don't
yeah.
think that's all that uncommon of an
Yeah,
opinion.
I think it's a very, very sided way.
I'm
of-
glad that's the war you brought up, because that is a lot more clean cut. We do not want to talk about the other war going on that is maybe a little bit more
Sensitive.
unclear. Yes.
Yes.
Is it the one
So
in Ukraine?
anyway, like we were saying,
Oh, yeah.
Russia and the Ukraine war. BBC, when they report on it, they do not pick a side with Ukraine or Russia.
Yes.
Even though Russia may be 10 times bigger and threatens to nuke our country and possibly wipe us off the map, it's fine. We're unbiased. We don't
we're
have
unbiased.
an
We're
opinion.
unbiased. We don't have it. We're gonna let America and Russia just shoot a load of nukes at each other.
Isn't this to do with Ukraine though?
Yeah, it's not America.
Yeah, but America will.
Oh
If
my
Russia
God.
shoot nukes,
Can I just say,
then America will also
speaking
shoot
of
their
that,
nukes.
speaking of that, do you know how helpful we are. We decided to
Well, yeah,
help.
we're
we
always
decided
helpful.
we decided to help Ukraine by
Obviously.
sending them. Guess what?
What?
Not weapons, but two airport bendy buses.
Well, that
I
is...
don't know why we did that. I can show. It's ridiculous.
We
I can
have
show you a
said
picture of it.
weapons.
I can
We
show you a
have
picture of
said
it. It's
weapons.
ridiculous. Seeing these two bright purple bendy buses that say London Airport on them on the front line.
Well,
It's ridiculous. Why do
well,
we do that?
Well-
do we know that this is real news or fake
Yeah,
news?
that
real.
does sound like fake news,
It's
Felix.
real.
That does sound like fake
Well,
news.
It's
how
real.
do you know that it is real news?
As far as I'm concerned, a world...
Look. Do you want me to...
Okay, so who has reported on this before?
Bendy.
Is it from the government, from an official report, or from the BBC? Okay, so we have just Googled this. There have been multiple
Luton
places
Airport.
that have
From
been
Luton
reporting
Airport.
on it.
All right,
There
well-
has been the Telegraph, the Daily Mail, and all sorts of places. And, well, like Felix has said, there's bendy buses with purple
What was
buses.
Well, that's
what was the plan?
That's
Like,
kind
oh
of...
yeah, they've been shipping around people's suitcases. They're ready for the front line.
Yeah, well,
what was the plan?
Well, I
there?
guess that's to evacuate people.
Is it
but
supposed
yeah.
to be like,
But-
this Russian soldiers are coming down? They see London Airport. Oh, we're
London
going up to London.
Oh,
Let's head backwards a
God.
little bit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Across the ocean. Oh no, what am I going to do?
we must be in the wrong place. But what we can tell from that is
This is real.
us immediately assuming that a story so ludicrous is fake shows how fake news has influenced our lives to the point where when we hear silly things like that, we immediately go, "Oh, that must be false." So it works both ways, where people fall for fake news, but they also fall for real news, assuming it's fake.
Yeah, I mean, the Sun has also reported on this.
Here comes the sun.
Oh my God.
That is the song from the B movie.
No,
it's
not.
what
It's
are
not
you
that.
on
Okay.
about?
The Beatles.
It's the Beatles, and it was used in the B movie.
Yeah, it was used
No
in
one
that terrible
recognised-
Okay,
film.
okay, anyways. Okay, so
Luton
this
Bendy
needs to be researched by people
Luton.
if you want to see if it's real.
Yeah, I
Alright.
would recommend everyone Google Ukraine bendy buses.
Luton, London Airport bendy buses in Ukraine.
London
On the
Airport
front
bendy
line
buses.
for some reason.
Well, to be fair, the whole idea that you said that they could think they're in the wrong place, that wouldn't even work because if you go
No.
to places like if you go to like Hong Kong, there are lots of London buses there.
There are?
You should. I'm pretty sure that's fake.
Let's,
James.
yeah.
No,
I'm
that
pretty
is
sure
true.
that's
There's
fake
London
news.
buses, London trams. There's as left over from.
Do they have the word London on them?
Well, no, not in.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, they
they've
took.
repainted them.
Yeah, they repainted them, but
They
it's
put
still
Ja-
the same
Put
bus.
Japanese words on them instead of just London bendy bus airport Luton.
You could find.
It was made in London, okay, but like
you could
it doesn't
find
matter where
royal
it's made.
royal
There's a lot of-
ciphers on the
most
post
things
boxes.
just made in China.
You can find a couple leftover royal ciphers on the post boxes.
Alright, if anybody from our viewers have been to Hong Kong and have seen this, please report back to us
Yeah,
that...
but how would they know? Because they'll look pretty much the same because it's been repainted and had Japanese words put on them.
Yeah,
well,
but
if
like,
anybody reads
yeah, but like not every
Japanese-
country uses the same model of buses.
Yeah.
Wait,
but
isn't
like
Hong Kong in
London
China?
buses are distinct, aren't they?
wait, no, have I been accidentally racist? Wait, is Hong
Yes,
Kong in
you
China?
have been.
Yeah.
No,
Felix!
Chinese
Racism.
Words, Chinese words, not Japanese words.
No,
Chinese,
Felix!
Okay,
It was an
so
accident.
on the buses... Okay,
It was
okay.
an accident.
On the buses, if anybody could read any Chinese characters and could say that those
Oh.
buses are, in fact, from the UK,
Gee
please
whiz.
get back to us. The email will be 20campal@pinpark.com.
They have London trams. They
And I'm sorry for
definitely
mixing it up, I'm
definitely
sorry.
have London trams.
Okay, so, moving on to our final topic of today.
Yeah, I would say that Felix being racist is actually a perfect segue into our.
It was an accident.
It's actually a perfect segue into our next topic of diversities. So thanks a lot, Felix.
Also, can I just say racism is being mean against it and like
Ah,
something.
okay.
I accidentally got something mixed
Right,
up. So
that's
fine.
yeah.
that's a good conclusion to
Yeah,
make.
yeah.
Because on the topic of diversity, I feel like a lot of people are quick to jump to the conclusion.
That you're being racist if
Yes.
you just accidentally make a small misunderstanding.
It's like
Yeah.
it's even got to the point where when I'm describing a person, when I'm like trying to like if I'm pointing out a person and I'm describing them, I'll be reluctant to describe
their skin color.
their
I know,
skin colour
yeah.
Or their race.
because I'm worried that the person I'm talking to.
Yeah, you'll start
will
saying
go,
that they don't
"Oh."
wear glasses.
You'd be like, they've got hair.
They don't wear
Yeah.
glasses.
They
they're
don't wear glasses.
about as tall as the normal person. They are.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Speaking of diversity,
The Beatles.
The Beatles.
The Beatles.
Okay.
Why
Oh
are they
yeah,
diverse?
from our last topic. Were the
From
Beatles?
our last topic,
Were
we're
they
gonna bring.
all different
No, they
ethnicities?
were. No, they were British.
Well, they were all British.
They were
there
all
we
British.
go.
That's
Well,
the.
that's not very diverse, is it?
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Moving on to
let's
this.
You promised-
promised. You promised we
Two-tone.
could bring up the.
Well, we did
Two-tone.
bring
Two-tone.
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 Okay.
Okay. What music did? I can't.
Who
remember.
is that?
Town.
Ghost Town.
Ghost
What
Ghost
is
Town.
that? What is
What are
Ghost
you
Town?
on about? It's
What do you mean?
two-tone.
What is that? We'll get Seb to put it in.
Okay.
All right. Let's
Seb-
pause.
Seb,
Let's
do a-
pause.
like a
Let's
quick
pause. Let's
taster
pause
of
for
Ghost
Ghost
Town.
Town.
Okay. There. Okay.
Uh,
So.
It's coming like a
Ah.
ghost town.
All right. What
so,
a banger there.
Speaking of diversity in this podcast group, we have two cousins, Welsh and Irish Jameses.
I'm not Welsh. He's Welsh.
Welsh and Irish
Half-
Felix is.
A bit Welsh.
A bit Welsh.
A tiny bit Welsh.
Half Welsh. Half Welsh.
Half
That's
Welsh.
I'm the
that's
most
not a
British person. in
And
the
then
room.
James, you are
That's not an
British
accomplishment.
and you're Irish.
What do you mean that's not an accomplishment?
And me, I am Indian and British.
Right.
Yeah. So the thing with diversity is there's a lot of confusion when you're in someone else's ethnicity's house. Like, for example, right now, before we started recording this
Oh God.
40-minute long
Oh, God.
podcast, we were talking about our family, and
What?
me and not me and James, me and Felix, we met up at this fireworks show, and I was saying that my family were there from, like, my auntie and uncle, but because of my ethnicity, I don't say auntie and uncle. I
Yeah.
say, like, chachi and chacha.
But that makes sense.
Yeah, but, like, I'm
Yeah,
just
we
saying,
got
like, it's
confused for a
difficult.
second.
It's difficult to understand other people's items in the house, or
Yeah.
like their family members if they don't know it in their
Yeah,
language.
because with things like that, we just get our version of it so ingrained in our head.
yeah, we think that other people use it as well.
Yeah, we
Like,
kind of forget. We kind of slip into, you know.
It's just you don't think about other people. It's just
And their lives.
yeah.
And their lives.
Okay.
Gee-Wizz.
Gee-Whiz.
The example, I think it's a frying pan. I know it's a frying pan,
Right.
sort of type of a frying pan. Yeah.
Frying pan?
Yeah. Anyway,
about a frying pan?
A what?
we cook like roti on it. We make it. It's like a pancake kind of thing.
Oh.
Not really pancake. It's kind of
Is it savoury?
yeah, and
Right.
yeah.
What do you put in it?
This dough. You could put like potatoes and spices in it. Anyway,
Spices.
yeah. Instead of a frying pan, we use tawa. Well, it's the Punjabi word for it, and yeah, that's what we use
Right.
for like general frying pan things.
Are they the same thing?
It's completely the same thing.
They're completely the same.
Yeah,
Oh.
my dad actually put that in the oven, and then my mum turned it on without it knowing that it was in there, and now the plastic handle is all melted.
Ah.
But yeah,
Is
it's
that why
fine.
there are people fixing something about?
No, that was ages ago. They were just
Okay.
making
I was
blueberry
just-
muffins.
They
don't worry.
popped up and they were like doing something to your fridge. or
Oh
something. I
no,
thought
that's
they
the
were gone
builders.
wrong.
They're putting in the
okay.
water thing to our fridge.
no,
Yeah.
they're not
I thought they were,
fixing
like,
the melted.
Ah,
frying
yeah,
pan.
and my builders, the builders for my house, they were working on my house since last year. I actually got my parents' room here. They're all Indian as well, so there was a really nice language barrier between my parents and them, and then my chachi and chacha. Yeah, it was like really nice. I don't know a lot of Punjabi. I wasn't brought up with classes.
How much do you know?
I know very little amounts.
Would you be able to like offend me in Punjabi?
I know one really
That
bad
is-
phrase.
That is what I always say. Whenever anyone knows a different language to
No,
English, I
that's-
always ask them to offend
That's
me.
not a good
I know.
thing to
Oh,
ask.
I know, but I always ask them to do it.
I
always,
know.
like,
Well, it's
advise
safe to say
One-
that I could not offend
Yeah.
you in Spanish.
I could. I know one really bad phrase in Punjabi. I will not use it now because it has a swear in it.
Exactly. We got to think about the viewers.
Yes.
Felix.
And then, I know a bit of Spanish because we've all been taking Spanish for a while
Yeah.
now. We've been doing it since year 7, and then even
I've
since,
learned so much.
and even in some classes.
I'm doing
in primary
curriculum
school.
enhancement.
Hey.
Because I pretended to be terrible at Spanish to get out of it.
Pretended.
Whoa,
Pretended.
Felix.
Well, yeah,
Are you-
I used to do all right.
Are you sure you
No,
pretended?
genuine. If I was terrible at something, I would admit it.
Right.
I admit that I'm in set for English. No, not English. Maths and science. If I'm terrible at something, I don't try and hide it. I was genuinely okay at Spanish, but what's it called?
You just don't enjoy it.
Curriculum enhancement. It sounded so great and so much more useful, so I pretended
Right.
to be terrible, and now I'm in curriculum enhancement, and it genuinely is. I'm learning about food and how to do healthy eating and all that.
Oh, right.
And it's a lot more useful.
Wait, so you do not do Spanish?
No.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
You got kicked out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't you get? I heard you get kicked out either
If you already know a language, like Sahand.
language.
I feel like Sahand was also the teacher just hated him. Because he once walked into the room and got a C4 instantly. And she just said, because I just know you're going to be bad today. And I was just thinking, are you allowed to do that? Like,
I just know you're gonna be bad.
And she logged it on as a C4 as well, just because Miss Staten. Just because she knew he was going to be bad
Miss
today.
Staten, she's actually my current Spanish teacher. I think she's okay. I mean,
Don't lie.
I'm not going to say anything bad.
all
Are
right.
we allowed to have her in this podcast, I've just realised?
Yeah, I just want to point out this is a podcast for school project
For school. whatever
For
it is.
school
Are we allowed to have
that
a bit in
specifically says that. Well, they probably won't listen to it, but it specifically says it will be listened to by the student leadership team, Mr. Kennedy and Mr. Bishop.
So
Right.
I don't really feel like saying anything.
Nah,
to
well, I haven't
Well,
said
look,
anything.
He didn't say anything against her.
No, you didn't.
It didn't say anything against her. It just said she wants to give him Sand a C4 for walking into a room.
Yeah.
It didn't say anything
It's
against
a
her.
fact.
Well, that brings us on to the final bit of our show. I want to say thank you all for having me as a special guest. Thank you, James.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Felix.
You're welcome,
You're very
Cameron.
welcome.
I do hope that there's another episode. I doubt there will be, but I
What?
really do that hope
No.
will. But yeah, I do wish that if there is another one, I hope I will be another special guest.
Yep, I'm putting you in the special guest book right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'm marking it down right now. You're gonna be in here. You're gonna.
Yeah, well, I hope everybody has learned everything today about that. Our
you're in it.
topics is like knife crime, gambling, gaming, the fake news, and diversity.
Alright.
I hope everybody's had a good day, and we'll see you again.
Yep, where we will talk about another lovely selection of random topics that we get assigned.
Yeah.
Because that seems like a good format.
Now it's time for the cringy outro.
Now it's time for whatever intro music I can find.
Gee-Whiz, that's the end of the show, Gee-Whiz. Now it's time to go, Gee-Whiz. Gonna say goodbye now and see you again.